When I get sad, I go to this park. It's near my house. I go way, way out. It's a baseball diamond. And I get there, and I lay flat on the ground, and I cry. And when I tell you guys it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, man, it is an ugly moment, you know? See, people can trigger me. They can say anything. It could bring me right back down on the ground at this park, ugly crying. I have an image in my mind that repeats over and over and over again. This event that happened in my life on March 3rd, 2013. Woo! Let's turn up. Midterms are over. My friend said, freshman year, Howard University, second semester. I knew this meant that we were going to be drinking. I had only experimented with drinking maybe once or twice. So what was the third time going to be? I was like, all right, cool, let's go, let's turn up. I bombed midterms. It was bad. I was like, all right, let's go. So my floor mates, my friend Blessing, they get an invitation from some guys from Howard University. They're all from New York. They're like, yeah, let's go turn up. We're going to party. We're walking down New Jersey Avenue. But mind you, my mama always told me, no matter where you go, you don't want to be the next Natalie Holloway. You better make sure you know who's around, what's going on, what they're wearing, who you're with. I brought about 5 girls with me. We get to the house. There's this guy with the black shirt. He opens the door. Hey, I'm Tim. Another guy standing next to him, wearing stripes. What's up? I'm Mark. So they introduce themselves. They walk us in the house. We go to the middle room where everyone's congregating. They're all joking around. They look like they're having fun. This guy wearing a blue shirt, Tim boots, comes over. He's like, hey, I'm Paul. Let's do shots. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do shots. Tall, dark, and handsome in the background, nods his head. Guy with the white shirt, Gucci belt, as soon as we come in, he walks out. 1 shot, we're laughing. 2 shots, we're joking around. 3 shots, we're dancing. 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots, 7 shots. Black. Someone is pulling me, dragging me to a room. It's blue shirt, Paul. Kissing me, touching me, feeling me. I don't want to do this, I tell him. What do you mean you don't want to do this? Black. Someone is dragging me, pulling me, moving me. You know you want this. I shake my head. Black. I wake up. Or I'm standing in the middle of a room. There's too much going around. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't speak. My friend, Mercedes, who was with me, bumps into me, pushes my arm. I have to throw up. I'm stuck. I can't move. I don't know what is going on. I realize I have to throw up too, but I don't want to be that sloppy girl at the party, that's on the ground, looking disgusting. So I'm like, I gotta throw up too. White shirt, Gucci belt comes in to my rescue, He says, hey, I'll help you. He holds my hand, leads me to the bathroom. We get inside. This bathroom where the door is next to the sink, is next to the toilet, it's next to the tub, very small. He's sitting down, wiping my face. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the greatest, because, it wouldn't be me helping someone else like that. He's like, yeah, no problem. I get up, I rinse my face, I wash it off. I go to reach for the door. As soon as I reach for the door, he turns off the lights. "Why'd you do that?" I ask. "I have to tell you something," he tells me. He sits me down on the toilet. He looks at me, I look at him, he looks at me, I look at him. I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck, I'm drunk, I can't move. He had to literally help me get to the bathroom. He pulls down my leggings, and at this point I realize I'm being raped. At this point I realize I've just lost my virginity. I'm crying. No one can hear me. The music's too loud. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody knocks at the door. At this point I realize, I'm locked in a bathroom. Who's in the bathroom? I think it's Tim, black shirt, the one who opens the door. I'm still being raped. Boom, boom, boom. I hear my friend Blessing. "Hey, has anyone seen Brianna?" When he finally finishes, I realize what's just happened. And I'm ugly crying. It's really bad, again. And he looks at me like, "Why are you crying?" And I don't have any words, I'm just crying, still going. And then he's like, "I'm not gonna let you out the bathroom until you get yourself together." So I sit there trying to suck in my tears, trying to let him tell me when I'm ready to get myself together. Finally, I get myself together and I'm like, well, I don't know who this person is. I just lost my virginity. I've just been raped. What's his name? So I ask him. And he looks at me like, "You're never gonna figure out who I am anyway. You're too drunk. My name's Chris." He opens the door and slides out. Tim and Blessing peer in and they're like, "Are you okay?" I walk out shaking. I'm okay. I'm okay. Black. I wake up, I'm in the same car with the people that have just assaulted me, taking me back to my dorm room. My friend Blessing in the background. "Bree, what happened? You okay?" I'm like, "Shh, we gotta get out their car first." We get to the dorm room. I break down in tears and tell them that I've just been raped. My friend Blessing goes to wake up my roommate. She's like, "Come on, we gotta take Brianna to the hospital." I'm like, go into the bathroom. I'm like, "I go into the bathroom, get ready to go." They're like, "You can't do that, you're not supposed to do that." Sit down and tell them, I just wanna go, I just wanna go to sleep, They come into the bathroom, open the stall and try and pull me out. And at this point, I'm punching and fighting and pushing and kicking. And I don't want to go, get off of me. In my mind, I just wanted it to be over. I wanted to act like it never happened. So my friend Courtney comes, grabs me up, throws me over her shoulder. I'm like, this is a scene. She carries me, my two other friends, Blessing and Tia. They walk me 2 miles, me over her shoulder, to the nearest hospital. And this is the scene that I see in my mind, that gets triggered. That takes me to the park, and I lay on the ground. See, I lay on the ground because you can't get any lower than the ground. Once you're down, can't go anywhere. But then I have to realize who I am, and I have to pick myself back up. I think, and I'm like, who else do I know is working 2 or 3 jobs to stay at school, at the same school where she was assaulted? Who else do I know has traveled the world and gone to pageants? Who else do I know would stand up here and speak about what's happened to them? See, I'm resilient because I'm the voice for people that don't want to admit that things like this happen. I'm resilient because I act on it, I feel it, I speak it, I live it, I breathe it. And I acknowledge my experiences. And even when they bring me to the ground, I still get back up. Thank you.